I'm Rozanna, and I'm delighted to be here at the D'Addario studio. I've long been a fan of D'Addario. I've used their strings for years. I have helicore on my viola here, and I'm using them on my designer violins as well. So it gives me great pleasure to be able to meet with all of you and talk to you about learning how to play the viola and the violin, hopefully from a new and perhaps enlightened perspective. First, I'd like to talk about learning how to learn. Oftentimes, when we think about learning the violin or viola, we imagine that we're somehow supposed to copy our teacher in some way, shape, or form. Athletes often talk about the experience of being in a zone, when they're reaching their optimal performance, when everything is just the way they want it to be, and their mind and body are in perfect harmony. My aim in teaching you how to learn the best way to play the violin has to do with using that same mind-body awareness. It has to do with the ability to close down the inner voice that makes judgments about good or bad and allowing the pure awareness that derives from one's experience to reach the left and right brains so that you can really work at your optimum. So now, I would like to begin by talking about the bow hold. We often hear about holding the bow, but in fact, the process of holding the bow actually has to do with balance. It's common that we think about balance in science, in physics. For example, if you're on a teeter-totter, for example, you have the fulcrum in the center, and you have the two balance points that are going up and down. In similar fashion, we have that same thing going on when we hold or balance the bow. So starting with our hand from what is the most natural and relaxed position, we're going to simply allow the hand to rest over the bow, and remembering to allow the hands to simply be as relaxed as they are, whether you are playing the violin or not. Don't have any preconceived notions about how to stretch or torque your hand in any way, shape, or form. This is the basic feel that we want throughout playing because it most resembles what we do when we're not playing. The only difference is we then allow the pinky to go atop the stick like so, and for those beginners, we'll first put the thumb directly under the stick, as so. So you don't have to worry about the proper placement of the thumb yet. Then, as we allow the hand to rest on the bow this way, we notice how the pinky has the ability to raise and lower the stick. And here we see in action the process of balance and how it works with the bow. So I'd like to invite all of you to take a moment to try that yourselves, bringing your arm up as such, allowing the elbow to simply relax into the body so you feel that nice open feeling in the upper chest so your body is open out and prepared to play. Then you simply bring the hand and forearm around and allow it to drop very naturally over the stick, then allowing the pinky to go over the stick. Then the thumb comes under, and then we have this feeling of balance that you gently begin to incorporate into your playing.